I'm Stacy,
and this is the Box Book Society,
a program where we give away book boxes every month. And the box will contain all kinds of goodies, including a book that is yours to keep.
and the genre changes every month. We really wanted to make an effort to focus on diverse authors and award winners and own voices stories. So come join us every month.
On the first of the month, we'll share a video that introduces that month's theme. And then we'll meet via Zoom on the last Monday of the month to talk about the books that we read, or any books you want to talk about.
And even if you didn't get around to reading that book that month, come to the meeting anyway. We would love to hear your thoughts on other books.
So we hope to see you at the next meeting of the Box Book Society.
Hey everybody, my name is Emily and I am an assistant youth and teen librarian here at Fayetteville Public Library. This is the Box Book Society video for June, which is Pride Month. If you are new here, the Box Book Society is a program here at the library for teens 7th through 12th grade that allows them to be a part of a reading program without the traditional book club format. Every month you can sign up to get a box subscription in which you're going to get the copy of that month's book, as well as some snacks and maybe a drink to go along with your reading. So this is just the theme intro video. I'll introduce our book of the month and I'll also give some recommendations within the same genre. I am very excited to introduce our book of the month. This is one of my all-time favorite books. It is called Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. This book is simple, it's sweet. It's mainly about the friendship between two Mexican-American teens during one summer where they bond over things like swimming and reading and stuff like that. They help each other with grief and acceptance and kind of learning things about each other that they didn't expect to learn that summer. It also addresses some pretty important themes like toxic masculinity, different types of love within the family, but all around is a very sweet, funny, amazing summer read. So I'm really excited for you guys to get to read this one and for us to talk about it. The next book I have to talk to you about is called Her Royal Highness by Rachel Hawkins. This book follows Millie, who is a senior in high school, and she finds out that her sort of best friend, sort of girlfriend is kissing other people. So when she gets this opportunity to move to Scotland for her final year, she takes it, and she ends up with a kind of disgruntled, spoiled roommate who just happens to be a princess. This is another one that's super fun, super funny. If you love enemies to lovers, rom-com, this one is for you. The next book I have to talk to you about is called I Wish You All the Best by Mason Deaver. So this book follows Ben as they come out to their parents as non-binary. They get kicked out of their house and have no choice but to move in with their sister and their sister's husband. A lot of things start happening at once, along the lines of anxiety attacks, surviving the final half of senior year, and things start to get kind of hectic until they meet Nathan, who is a charismatic, outgoing student who kind of takes them under his wing and, just shows them what true friendship and love looks like. And so this book is more about Ben's journey and Ben's experience of coming out as non-binary and dealing with that. Now, the next book that I have to talk to you guys about is one of my favorite books from last year, The Black Flamingo by Dean Atta. The Black Flamingo isn't really a romance. It is about a mixed-race teen from the UK who goes off to college and starts realizing things about his own sexuality, finds safety in drag performance, and just has to go through that kind of harrowing experience of realizing that it's okay to be different. It's okay to not understand everything about yourself right away. This talks a lot about found family, how important cultural representation is as well. This novel is written in verse, So it is a pretty quick read, but I have to say, again, it was one of my favorite books of 2020. The next book I have to show you is called Miss Meteor by Taylor Mejia and Anne-Marie McLemore. So this story follows a pair of ex-best friends named Lita and Chicky as they undergo this giant adventure in trying to enter and win a beauty pageant. Both of these characters are not considered to be your traditional beauty pageant contestants, but they know that going in, and so a lot of this is about breaking stereotypes, accepting yourself as you are, loving yourself as you are. This one also talks a lot about culture and inheritance and also body positivity. The last book that I want to tell you guys about is actually one that I just very recently finished. It's called Here the Whole Time by Vitor Martins. And this book was actually translated from Spanish. The author is native Brazilian, and it is about a plus-size teenage boy who has lived in the same apartment building his entire life, and he has a crush on one of his neighbors who doesn't really seem to know that he exists. And he comes home from school one day on the first day of winter break, which is in July because it's South America, and his mom tells him that this boy, this neighbor boy that he has a crush on and has had a crush on for years, is staying with them for the entire 15 days of winter break. And so the entire book is just about them being around each other, becoming friends, maybe becoming something more, helping each other through their insecurities, through their, different experiences of being queer teens. And this one, you guys, is a perfect book to read if you love Aristotle and Dante. So take this one as an exact recommendation. It has the same soft vibes, comforting friendship, stuff like that. Also a great summer read. And those are all the recommendations I have for you guys today for Pride Month. Again, I just want to do a little PSA here at the end that even though we're celebrating these books in Pride Month, queer people are important all the time. They're here, they're around all the time. These books are so important because up until, just a little bit ago, queer people have not been accurately represented in media, and they still aren't to the full extent. So it is so important to read stories maybe that you don't 100% identify with, just so that you can get the view from other people's shoes and understand what their lives are like, what the struggles are that they go through, etc., etc. And I try to make it a point to include queer recommendations in every month's video because this is a topic that is super important to me. Our meeting is on Monday, June 28th. Sign-ups are open until they're full. We've extended the amount of people who can sign up from 10 to 12 just for the summer. So there are a few more spots available than normal, but again, these do fill up pretty fast. So I would get in as soon as you can. If you don't make it in time, please still read the book. Take these recommendations, read these too. Please feel free to come back and watch my videos. These videos are for everyone, not just for the people who signed up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Emily, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!